Now, what do you first see when you see a woman's watch? Well, still see the dial. Again, very sophisticated. Don't need to see numbers. This is the impression of, obviously, it's a fashion statement. It's a piece of jewelry. As a piece of jewelry, we have a little more of a jewelry look to it, obviously, with the way it's connected in metal. These are metal parts. We've got the Gucci logo, okay? Gucci here, the big G, and a very delicate. So again, when you look at women's watches, a little smaller, don't need to be heavier, a little more of a jewelry statement, and but it's still the same dynamics than how you were to make one. So we've got our men's watch. Over here, we're gonna put our woman's watch. And I'm just gonna make them close to the same size like this. Here's the center. I'm gonna draw, again, my big ellipses that go around the wrist. A little smaller. Okay, here's the center of my, okay. I got the big, by this time you should be pretty good at circles. My circles have gotten better. If you drew watches all day, your circles would get really good. Okay, and then we've got the G in here. Pretty simple design. Okay. Center here. Put in the Gucci logo. Okay. And we're gonna make this fairly dark because obviously it's a dark face. Again, we're just looking for contrast. We're not trying to paint this. Now it's a gold, so basically it's a gold metal. There's our face. And we can put a couple little highlights in here, but basically we're not gonna do too much drawing on the band itself because it has sort of this nice white gold kind of appearance. Here's the structure part of the watch. That's where the pin goes in. And then if you look in the back, we've got these clasps. So this comes around, it's gonna get smaller towards the back. So like on these, obviously we had very thick, stayed thick. On our original design, it was very thick. Again, this is sort of a men's watch, obviously very thick, sort of heavy. It's, kind of relates to sort of a masculine appeal. Okay, but on the woman's watch, a little more delicate, a little more fashion, a little more jewelry-like, as they say, like a jewelry. So we're gonna take the center line of this, go around, so we know what the center line is. And then we're just gonna build up this much smaller looking band. So this is the outside surface, there's the inside surface. And it looks like some kind of interesting clasp that has a circular sort of appeal to it. So we're gonna put that in here. Not sure exactly the detail on the clasp, but you got these little fine little connectors here, okay? We got another one here. Actually, these are probably, there's no doubt these pieces here, when they're put together, probably have, what do you think? They probably look like this. The two Guccis. And they got a clasp here, see? Yeah, the two G's. This holds here. That's the inside, wraps around like this. Take that over the top here. Again, these are individual little pieces, so it moves. And we can see the outside here a little bit. Stay there. Actually, the bottom looks a little bigger than the top. Let's go ahead and make that top match. here. And then again, this is a quick sketch. So the idea you've got these lines that you've changed at the last minute, that's fine. If this was going to be a rendering, we would then pull this into Photoshop and do some rendering with it. So when you're doing your sketch, don't be afraid to make mistakes. We just put some hash marks on those like that. But then here's your sketch. Again, same thing. Sort of starts with the same principle of the men's watch. Okay, got the circular piece here, got the front dial, but it's also much more delicate in the back and almost jewelry-like, much lighter weight. So when you're looking at your overall sheet here, we should be able to have, 4 drawings. And what's interesting, if you do them quick, and I know they may not be like perfect, but if you do a lot of them on this page and fill it up, it all looks good because it's all the same technique. And again, it's a great exercise for learning how to, basically do round shapes, face the watch, and then the cylinder, which basically becomes the armband. Okay, again, thank you for that. This is the Gucci watches. Move to the next assignment. Thank you.